Who are we talking about? Who are the other people outside the Israelites? Let's see who's paying attention in class. Who's the other people, True? Who else? You got the Edomites, you're right, which are the so-called white race, the Caucasian race. Biblically, they come from Esau. You understand? Edomite is their nationality today. You understand? They call themselves Caucasians, white. They're not white. They are biblically Edomites, according to the Bible. The term "ite," we Israelites, we have Hamites, Shemites. The term "ite" means son of. So the Caucasians are Edomites, the sons of Edom. You understand? And you look up in Edom, that's where again they dwelled in. The so-called oppressor, was a wicked man from the get-go, from the gun bust. That's just how he rolled. But you said Edomites. We have also who? Who are the Africans? The Hamites. These are the other people who will be naming. So we know outside of who the Lord wants, these are the other people. Who else? Hamites. We got the Edomites, so-called whites. We got the Hamites, or the so-called Africans today. They are not us. I have a personal thing with being called African American. I know everybody else in here does too. But to be called African is a disgrace. It's disrespectful. Because those people have nothing to do with it. They know that they're not black. I'll tell you this right now. In Southwest, they know they're not black. They disassociate themselves from black people. They call us a kata, so it's a cotton picker. They know that they're not black. But we have Hamites, they're Africans. We have who else? The Cushites, which will be the so-called Egyptians. You got the Moabites, who are the Chinese, man. They got Chinese. We got Chinese store on every block. You understand? They don't throw us no block parties. Don't give back. But they've been there on our streets for years and years and collecting money since we've been knee-high kids. Our kids know their kids. Their kids end up taking over the Chinese store. Now they're growing up in the neighborhood. They living upstairs. They don't care about us. They have Chinatown. They got a Chinatown. Where's the Negro town? Where's the Latino town? Why we can't pick those things? Because they are outside of us. They don't have nothing to do with us. They have everything to do with our oppression, but they don't have nothing to do with us. So these are people who are outside of the Most High. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans makes up that conglomerate of the lower preference of people. But then again, you have people outside of that, the so-called white man, Chinese man, East Indian man, African man, who all had a hand in our captivity. So read on where you're from. As for the other people, which also come of Adam. See, they all come from Adam too. We all come from Adam. But the Lord is a separatist. The Lord separates nations. The Lord can do whatever the hell he wants. A Christian, how you thinking the Lord can't do nothing? The Lord thinks like us. Paraphrasing, the Lord said, our thoughts are not his thoughts. To try to sit here and try to make sense of what the Lord does and try to say, is the Lord wrong for doing this? Who the hell do we think we are? We serve the Most High. We don't get to make up rules. So we all come from Adam. Everybody on this earth. Read on.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
Thou hast said what?
That they are nothing.
That they are nothing. The Most High said they're nothing. They're nothing. Everybody else outside of being Black, Latino, and Native American, the Most High said they're nothing. The God of the Bible. And when we read this Bible, people are like, no, that can't be true. How is it not true? If we read from the Bible and you believe in God, every man should be a liar. If it don't come from this Bible, let it be a curse. We read from the Bible and we proven again, through context, who we are and who we speaking to. The Lord said, hey, these other nations are nothing. They don't have nothing to do with what I got set up for you guys, for you Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You understand? Read on.
Would be like unto spittle.
To be unto like what?
Spittle.
To be unto like what?
Spittle.
Spittle. You know what spittle is, True? Go ahead. What's spittle? Say it again. spit. Think about, what's the most disrespectful thing you can do to somebody? Spit on somebody. I mean, it's like a waste. You're telling somebody you're a waste of life. You spit on somebody. Don't ever spit on them. But this is what happens. People spit. Think about how many times you spit on accident. Think about how many times you gotta spit, when you drink a soda or something. You get it out your mouth. You spit it on the floor because it don't mean anything. That's how the Most High look at these other nations. They're like spit, and these things don't mean nothing. Although they have the glory of their, effortless, their effortless bills in their society, because they don't really work for it. What they do is they make jobs and they make us work for them, But what is it that the Lord thinks of that? Spit. Well, we work our behinds off, you understand, to still be here, to still dwell in America, you understand? And we work under a people who the Lord looks at as spit. Why are we the ones to blame when we bring this out in the streets? Why are we the ones to be, called devil worshipers? It don't make no sense. We telling Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans what the Lord positioned you as. He looks at you like the greatest thing, but these other nations is spit. You understand? That's what the Lord thinks of these other people. And anything outside of spit, I could be dung. Dung is what you would call like a waste, feces, or what that cow does. What you get fertilizer from. You mix it with the dung, and your plants grow, stuff like that. So it's not a waste. It does what it does, but the Lord looks at other nations as spit. I don't know what spit's used for. At least I know dung is used for to help plants grow. What are we using spit for? Nothing. Understand? That's what the Lord looks at the other nations, that they're nothing. They're worthless. They're not worth, the glory that we give them. Understand? The glory that we give them because we think that we're loved, and we're not loved here in America. 2025, it's a damn lie. Let me get Hosea 4:6. That's a damn lie. America is not going to ever, favor Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. They'll give us what's this, Black History Month. That don't mean nothing. Like I said, I personally forgot. I didn't know what was going on outside of these doors. I don't care what's going on. The more and more, we attend these classes and we learn what the Most High provides us and what He wants us to do. Everything else don't matter. You start to realize everything does not matter. Everything is just a financial gain for them. Everything that they do and that they create is just to benefit their pockets and their position, their status. We're going to celebrate Valentine's Day, and how many people are going to buy, the chocolates and all that? Like, how long has this been going on for? Way before my time, but how much, think about how much they pocketed off of it. They got a day where, every holiday, they have a day where it's a cash cow day. They know guaranteed they're going to make some money. And now, especially today in Philadelphia, because the Eagles won, right? They got the parade going on, and, the same day as Valentine's Day and all that. They about to cash out. But again, these are the things that we're satisfied with. There's nothing wrong. Again, it's nothing wrong with, having sports and being, having activities and things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is something wrong with thinking that that's supposed to help us liberate as Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's not going to stop them from, the cops, harassing us. That's not going to get us paid. That's not going to get us put in businesses where now we got money to be able. That's not going to do a damn thing for us. It's an activity. That's all it is. You understand? But what are we trying to do? We trying to raise up Black, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's the business in here. That's what we're made to do in here. Is to elevate the minds of Black, Latinos, and Native Americans. Like I said, at the same time, we have what's going on with ICE. Our Latino brothers and sisters are being stripped away from a land that's theirs. That don't make no damn sense. This is where we dwell, and they tell us go back home. I still don't understand that. They tell us as Black men. They tell us as Black men, go where you came from. You brought us here. We was chilling. What you mean go back to where we came from? You know, that's a disgrace because they don't even understand the history. Hosea 4:6.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6.
Go ahead.
My people are destroyed.
Y'all sit down.